Hey, my Swift family. I just want to say welcome to Swift Intuitions. And I want to say thank you for your likes and subscribes, honey. I love you long time. So, to get into this energy of what Spirit has for me, well, has for you, has for us, because this is a collective read. All right, family. So, first and foremost, Spirit said this is for a lot of those single people out there, right? Spirit says right now, there's who this message is for those who are single, and those who have been having some type of trouble with having positive commitments. Like either you get a narcissist, somebody that's not ready, you not ready, or it's just somebody just want like a booty call. Spirit says right now, whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been manifesting, Spirit says the work that you've been doing for yourself, to yourself, is paying off. And the ancestors want you to know that your single period is up. What? What you say? Yes. Your single period is up. Spirit says you have done the work that you needed to do to be a solid foundation. You understand it's not two halves to make a whole. It's you that make a whole you. And then you're ready for someone else that is whole. That's the reason why now it's kind of like being in a relationship is not so much of getting with somebody that have what it is, that you need. It's like being with somebody that can be whole like you. See, it's like in the past, we could have been searching for a wealthy man or woman, searching for somebody that had this or that, something that we felt we didn't have. Spirit says, no, it wasn't your time to be in a union. Why? Because Spirit says you have not come into your full power. Because if you only went into a situation or desired a situation because of something that you lacked and somebody else had, then that means you will be codependent on the energy when you yourself is whole. You yourself, once you find yourself, you are God. And once you operate in that God energy, you know you need nothing because you are a creator. Now that you have acquired what it is that you want, you know how to manifest, you are eager and looking towards the beautiful things that you have been manifesting. It's not so much as though you need somebody to give you things, because I can create that myself. Now you're looking for individuals who have the ability to want to continue to learn, to continue to grow. You don't really care about what people have, long as they have the mindset of a God now. And Spirit says, because you have done the work, you have learned how to set up healthy boundaries, cut off people who were using you, or cut off things that were not appreciating you and what you were giving to the table. Now you are ready for union. Why? Because you have passed the test. You are a whole beautiful God out here in these abundant streets. And Spirit says, all of that, all of whatever you experienced in the past, betrayal, hate, envy, lust, everything that you've experienced that prevented you from coming into a union, Spirit says that is up. You've learned the lesson, family. It's done. What's behind you is behind you. It does not exist anymore. Only the lessons, only the knowledge and wisdom that you learned from that. Spirit says you're stepping out of this single energy. Oh yeah, that's you. And what's coming next, Spirit is saying, the very thing that you've wished for since you were younger. See, Spirit says before you had to come into union, you had to break generational curses. A lot of the generational curses was the inability to love thyself. Even if you had parents that were together, it was an energy of necessity, needing someone for something that you may have felt was lack. It was staying in situations that were abusive. You've broken all of those generational curses, family. Your ancestors are so fucking proud of you. You have no idea. You could have quit. You could have taken your precious life. You could have given up on yourself, but you didn't. And because you didn't, now your ancestors' lineage is clean and clear and ready to be stronger, more powerful. Now the bloodlines can ascend and become greater than they have ever been before. You are the generational breakers. And because you are now Spirit says, now you're going to be aligned with someone that has done the work, that has put in the time and the effort to break their generational curses. So when these two DNAs come together, they will create a powerful breed of children. A new kind. One that does not know lack, does not fear, and knows their power. Why? Because you know yours. See, back then, generations were just having kids, teaching them all that they knew, which was not much because their information was given to them. They were not at the point in time where they had to become, where they were enlightened to the things and the abilities of who we truly are, our knowledge. Even when you were younger and you had gifts, some of your parents were kind of afraid of them, told you to quiet them down because they were not ready to see what it was that you were truly capable of. So you kind of hid your gifts. You slept on them. Now you're operating in them. And now the very family, the children that you've always wanted, is ready for you. They're in heaven. What is heaven? Heaven is not a place but a state of mind. Your mind. You have already created them. And they're ready. Spirit says, what's coming for you, collective? What you've always wanted. Family, blood ties, inner circle. The ones that I'm talking to are the ones that desire a family greater than what you've ever experienced. A love that lasts. May not be traditional, but it's yours. It will not be toxic. A powerful love that will create powerful generations. Brilliant, magical children. Spirit says you don't have to look at other people's families and wonder what it would have been like. Spirit says it's going to happen now. And for those who you feel like, oh, I waited too late, Spirit says no. This is what the age of the Aquarius. We're living longer, looking better than ever. Hell, fuck you talking about. I'll be 37 this year. And if I must say so myself, I'm fucking fine. Real talk. Spirit says you will have everything you desire. Why? Because you put in the work. So prepare yourself for the family. Prepare yourself for the wealth. Prepare yourself for the life that you desire. Understand you are creating a new world. And your generations after you will run it. Bye, family.